I'm talking about those people who inspire you, people who have kind of helped you to do something in life, whatever that happens to be. I want to talk about Andy Wright. Now, Andy lives in Westbury, and he's got an amazing life story, one which drove him to helping others. Let's meet him.
Well, I started off 25 years ago teaching karate. Moving into holistic health, fell into Tai Chi from trips to Australia. I've sort of been all over the world with the karate.
Now, your own story is quite a remarkable one because there was a point in your life where you couldn't walk.
Well, I'm very determined to walk. As you say, I wasn't walking up until the age of 8 or 9 and reliant on a wheelchair.
And why was that?
Cerebral palsy, it's something that you're born with, so it's a condition limits your mobility and abilities, and I never really let that stop me from doing things. And when I saw kiddies walking around in the Scouts group I belonged to, I wanted to be just like them.
How tough has that been for you?
Really, really tough. I don't see it any different to anything anybody else would do. I just treat it like anything else that anybody wants to do, they go out and do it. So I did the same thing.
What kind of support have you had to help you do that?
Obviously supportive family and everything else to do with that, but it's mainly my own determination. They can't be there when you're doing your black belt exam. You know, they can't be there doing it for you, and certainly did try my best and achieved 5th dan. Next year, hopefully, I'm going to take my 6th dan. 25 years of hard slog to get where I am today.
Do you think it's because of your own background that drives you to help other people?
Well, certainly now, within the last 4 or 5 years, I really put my mind to helping other people get better health because I've seen lots of benefit from being healthy. The condition has stabilised and improved from karate.
Andy Wright here was born with cerebral palsy. For the first few years of his life, he couldn't walk. But he's gone on to inspire other people. Despite his own problems that he's had in life, and he's had some rough and tough times, he's gone on to help other people by teaching things like Tai Chi, karate and all that sort of thing. Just to put you in the picture here, I got to hear that he was running Tai Chi sessions at Kestrel Court in Bower Hill near Melksham, which is a residential home. So I went along to have a chat to some of the people who live there. This is what happened. This was just soon after he'd finished doing his first lesson with them.
My name is Alfred Webley, originally from Jamaica. Then I came to Bradford-on-Avon in 1962, and then I moved to Trowbridge. And then I only moved here last week.
Well, how are you finding it? Is everyone treating you well?
Oh, they're very welcoming.
Did you know they were going to get you involved in Tai Chi, though?
No, until yesterday.
And how did you find it?
I find it very therapeutic and very relaxing. I've done similar exercise, but to different music.
What's Andy like as a teacher?
It makes you feel at home.
Hello, what's your name?
Margaret Armstrong.
And where were you originally from?
Melksham, by St Michael's Church in the cemetery and the churchyard.
You've made a lot of friends here, I guess.
Oh yes, this is one of my good friends. This is Chris.
You two seem like a double act.
Probably are, yes.
So Tai Chi...
Well, it's been good fun, but I couldn't take it seriously at first, no.
Very therapeutic and it's very relaxing.
I go along with that.
How many times have you done Tai Chi with Andy?
This is the first time I've been down, but I have done it before.
Are you aching in any places at all as a result?
I ache anyway, but no, I feel better now.
Somebody like Andy is a very good motivator, especially people with low self-esteem. He can empower you as well. I admire his courage.
See? Is there someone you admire, somebody who's done something for you? That's Andy Wright's story so far. We've got more to hear from Andy. In particular, one woman who Andy has helped immensely. Not directly, but her daughter. If you need proof of the difference that Andy makes to people, have a listen to this from Sue Smith, who's a resident at Kestrel Court in Bower Hill near Melksham, who I met when I went along to speak to Andy. Wasn't expecting to see her there, but I caught her mid-conversation with Andy, saying some very positive things about him, and I got her to have a little chat with me afterwards, and this is what she had to say.
I was raised in Bradford-on-Avon, went to school in Trowbridge, and lived most of my life round here, yeah. When my daughter was very young, she had bright red hair, and consequently she was always being taken the mickey out of, which led her to become very introvert. And when she was about 6 or 7, we went to Andy's karate classes on the Wingfield Road in Trowbridge, and the work he did with her brought her out of her shell and actually made her stand up to people. It made her the person she is today.
And obviously it's had a personal effect on your lives, but I mean, when you meet him and talk to him, what kind of a person do you think of?
He cares an awful lot about the work he does, the people he works with. I mean, the man is a credit to himself and a credit to people that have disabilities. He's just marvellous. I'm just so thankful that my daughter went to him when she did.
So do you know somebody like that? Somebody who inspires you or has inspired somebody in your family and helped them overcome problems? Here's the number, 08459 513366, or you can text me on 07786 203 303.
On BBC Wiltshire.
OK, now Andy Wright from Westbury, he's been telling us today how being born with cerebral palsy hasn't stopped him from achieving the things he wanted to. Now, Andy's been a great inspiration to others in the process.
Oh, it gives you a real good smile on the face and satisfaction that you're doing a good job and people appreciate what you're doing. I mean, there's the amount of people that come up to me and say thank you for doing what you do. In fact, a lady came up to me from one of my other classes and she said, I've got to really thank you for showing me that particular move. And it was a real simple move, just with a thumb, lifting the thumb up and moving the arm to the side. She said, I've got to thank you for that, because the whole point about that exercise was it helps with overcoming depression. And she said, I was feeling really depressed last week. I did that exercise and I felt really a lot better.
You've overcome a lot of difficulties in your life, but do you think that helps a little bit in trying to get across what you're doing?
I think I've become more aware of how to use that particular condition to my own advantage for that purpose. But I use it more about promoting what I do. I don't use it for me, I use it for promoting what we do. It allows me to get people to see that people like myself can do stuff like this and that they can achieve the same. And people who are more able than me, who don't actually do anything at the moment, have seen, oh, maybe I can do it, maybe I can put my mind to it, and maybe I can do what I want to do in life. I've been told that I'm sort of been inspirational by quite a number of people just lately, and obviously the award that I won recently for the Healthy Wiltshire, which was set up by Wiltshire Council, which I actually won, I was actually quite surprised because that was promoted by the students I teach. You know, they put me forward for that. I was actually quite surprised when I actually won it.
Somehow I wasn't, to be honest with you. Great achievement. Well done to Andy.